Now we are getting pollen. I can feel it in my lungs. I sat outside for a half hour. Made 2 quick videos because there's a ring actually forming around the sun. It's trying to, and whatever. I won't be able to see it later because we're supposed to get rain. Anyways, today is April 22nd. Happy Easter weekend, everybody. Hopefully you were safe. Everybody's here, and you got some interesting shit here going on. I've been catching these radar anomalies for about a month now. There's a rumor going around they're testing the 5G units in Chicago, and I happened to check the weather because I got to go on the road here in a minute, and right next door, Indianapolis, about 100 miles here, 200 miles from Bloomington. Anyways, a couple hundred miles from Chicago. And look at this doohickey right here in the last hour. They are firing up something right now in the last hour in Indianapolis, Mooresville to be specific. If you live near I-70 and that little road, looks like a town with one road. Oh, there we go. That was one road. I'm like, no way. All right, this energy is coming from East Grandcastle Road, Keller Hill. Anybody that's in this area that sees right here, probably on East Greencastle Road, there's probably a big new juicy cell tower. It's got to be right here. Look, this is the center of the energy coming out of near Indianapolis, Indiana. Right now, whatever this is, they just turned on in the last hour. And that covers, I don't know how many miles this is, from I-70, the heaviest part of the electric. This is energy going through everybody's body that lives right there right now. It's so much energy that it's showing up on national radar as like a tornado or thunderstorm or whatever level. See, this is green, so you're at 30. Wouldn't be that bad. It'd just be like a normal storm. If it was purple, like we were seeing in Jamaica when I showed you guys that, Jamaica, look at the purple on the edge. Do you see the edge? The edge is purple. Well, purple is the scale off the scale. It looks like it gets stronger the further away from the center, if that's possible. So, attention Indianapolis, you are non-consented part of an experiment right now. It looks maybe this is a fluke. This could be some guy with a crayon coloring at the NOAA, he's bored. This is going from the town of Mooresville, the high part of the energy. Look, you could see the beam is focused straight across to I-65 in a town called Greenwood. How far does it go? Look at this signal is reaching all the way to Fairfield, whatever state this is. Laurel, Fairfield. Does anybody agree to this? Did you sign a waiver? If you can't see that that's an energy coming from that spot, going to a pinpointed spot near Blooming Grove, Bath, Oxford, 7 Mile. What is that, 7 Mile? Is this Michigan? I don't even know where this is at. Ohio? Yeah, Ohio. They're shooting a beam all the way to almost Dayton, Ohio. From Indianapolis to Dayton, Ohio. How far is that? Comes my airplane again every 5 minutes. Indianapolis to Dayton. Oh, man, are you even seeing this? I hope. Oh, man, I thought I forgot to turn the camera on again. Oh, my. I would have been such an idiot. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Indianapolis. Kitty. No. Hey. Making sure this is working. Okay. So, Indianapolis to, what was it, Toledo? No, hang on. Dayton, Ohio. Dayton, Indianapolis to Dayton. Dayton, Ohio. How many miles? It doesn't tell you. What did I do wrong here? Directions. Why won't this tell me? I've never had this type of a problem getting miles. 136 miles. Okay. There we go. So this beam is going about 150 miles, let's say, give or take 10 miles. If you don't see any issue with this, then God bless you. But you're going from the southwest corner of Indianapolis to southern neighborhoods of Dayton, Ohio, with a beam of energy showing up on national radar. You could look this up. It's right there. Windy.com. Go to any of them. Look at this. Anybody give consent for that? I don't think so. Now, I haven't looked anywhere else yet. It's probably happening. Oh, the black radar ship-like lightning. Isn't that interesting? And they smudge it out so you can't see the shape, I guess. I don't know what they're blocking. They're blocking something there. And there's a lot of electrical activity going on. And it's in that part of the triangle that we draw from here to Japan, south to Australia, back to here, another triangle. This energy, by the way, isn't new. This happens all the time. It's always right out here off the east coast of Florida. It's just usually not this big. It's usually like a smaller ball of action. This one's going from here to here, about the whole length of Florida. So this is really a lot bigger than you think. There's a lot more water. This is out in the ocean here. And if you zoom in, it just blurs it out. You can't see what it is. So this is a lot bigger than normal. I've got a ton of videos on this, show this all the time. So that's bigger than normal. Let's take a look at Jamaica real quick, because that's a hot spot for this. Right here. Where'd it go? Where are you? Right here. I don't know what they're doing on this island, but we were seeing readings in the high purples here. This whole north half of the island was purple. See the scale down here? Off the scale purple. Today, nothing's going on. It looks like normal weather. But see the circular radar pattern right here. So there's still be some, maybe some monkey business. And we were seeing activity off of Cuba as well. So right now, that's all quiet. You do see data out again in Central and South America. Look at this. Off, off, off. And remember, the power grid keeps getting knocked offline in Venezuela right here, and they're surrounded by no radar. So I don't know if their power's out or what. And what else we got? And then we've been recently seeing off in this area, off the coast of Colombia, all the way up to like Guatemala, right here. There they are. They're still there. So there's another section like you see off the coast of Florida. These little magic dots. That one's even got a little outline around it. I don't know if that's an island or what it is. It might be a little island out there. And I'm going to upload a video in a few minutes. I just caught like three, it looks like these three dots almost right by the sun. So I wonder if that's any kind of related. It just formed in the cloud. 3 circles just like this, but they were in a line. So that might have something to do with the sun, people that are into the simulator to whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's causing it, but it's out there. And we got the magic electrical still going on just off the coast of people that keep getting their power knocked out. Just saying. And then let's check China real quick, because we've been seeing crazy stuff in India. Actually, Spain, and I heard Spain got a ton of rain. How many days in a row was I showing that weird circular radar blast going on in Spain? There was like 3 of them. For days it was going off. And then they get hit with like record rains. Probably coincidence, right? It's these shapes that make you wonder what's here, like these rings right here. Here's one of them. These are happening all over the place. They look like donuts, like you could bite into it. Here's one right. It's in China. China's doing this. Whatever this technology is, they're the ones that are doing this. Because we saw it all over China, what, a week ago? Here's one down here, I think. Looks like they're firing one up here. Whatever this stuff is, it's new. Because I watched this for 2-3 years now, and I've never seen this before. This is all this year. Here, right here. There's another circle right here. So whatever China's firing up right there. Now remember, a couple months ago, it came out, China has their own version of HARP. 4 times the size of New York City. That's how big the antenna is. They won't tell you where it is. I think we may have an idea. And now look, all this radar's down. Look at this, no data. The whole country's down. All of China has no radar. So either they're jamming it, or somebody else is jamming it, or this technology is jamming it. Do you get it? It's one of the 3, more than likely. And here, right here, Beijing's got some coming out right on downtown Beijing. Think that's a thunderstorm or a donut in the sky? Because there's a couple of them in China right now. And the rest of China has 0 radar showing up on the world map. They don't share, I guess. See this? Anyone? Do you see this? So, if this is directed at all, or capable of being directed, then it becomes a weapon, right? Weather control could be a weapon, right? Now they brag how they can make it snow up there. They brag how they make it rain weekly in the Emirates or whatever they're called. So they pay billions of dollars a year for it to rain every week in the desert in the Middle East in a rich country because they can. But when you take, it's a closed system. So when you take that water from where, who knows, probably California why you're so dry, the water's not going to go where it would have gone. So now it's going to a desert where it's not supposed to go, or it hasn't gone in millions of years probably. And now you're making the desert grow. Again, playing God. That's as simple as this is. You got a handful of people, corporations, that think they can do better than how God set this up. And that to me is probably the opposite of God and not good. Or it could be good if that's the coattails you're riding, but it won't end good. You may get rich, but you're not gonna stay that way, because we all have to die. And when you die, that's when you got to cash your rich chips in. You know what I mean? So the people on that train, whatever. I'm not really into that right now. I'm into what's causing this radar to make donuts in China. Arrows in Ohio. If you're at the tip of the arrow, you're in Ohio. If you're at the, looks like the starting point of the energy, you're in Indianapolis. Here, there's some weird shit going on here. Now, yeah, that's, I'm looking for the one up in Europe when Spain was going crazy. Remember here they had three or four. Here, see, it may be the 5G now. See the lines? I thought maybe only part of the radar was working. These are probably individual antennas or whatever they use, individual whatever. See the line here? The line here. It sure looks like it's central and coming out, and you're only seeing parts. Here's a piece here. And you'll see it's in a pattern. You'll see it fan out. That's how you know it's coming from a central point. Like here, it's going out that way. There's a center one here going out that way. Are they, I don't know, in Spain, if you live out there, are they testing this in Spain? I don't know. Could that, if it is, then let's look it up. It's 5G in Spain. All right, Spain confirms. Hang on. This will be interesting. Vodafone Spain confirms plans to launch commercial 5G in 2020. It's next year. Telco said it will have 85 5G base stations in 6 cities before the end of Q1. So there you go. 85 antennas. So Spain, this is now really looking like those are 5G blasts. They're testing it. I don't know. That's probably why these radars just started this year showing up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where'd you go? Right here. So, I bet you this is one of the 80 Is it 80? 85 by next year. So they're probably test firing them as they're putting them up. They got to be getting close. They're going to be up by next year. So Barcelona, Vodafone, Spain confirmed plans to launch commercial 5G service. The telco, a subsidiary of UK-based Telcom, said it expects to end the first quarter of the year 85 to 100 5G base stations installed in cities of Madrid, Barcelona, Seville, Valencia, Bilbao, and Malaga. The operator also said that it has reached commercial agreements with Samsung, etc. So, welcome to 5G Spain. Chicago, you're being tested on already. Indianapolis, I think you're being tested as we speak. Spain, this has got to be the 5G signals. It's got to be. I bet you if you follow this line back, you will see one of those cities attached to one of these lines. And if this is the 5G, when this thing has got 85 of these lines, you're not going to have any radar. And, oh, wait, hang on. Let me tell you why I'm saying this. Air traffic. Here we go. 5G network threatens overcrowded airwaves, putting up, that's on it. All wireless. There's an article out here that just came out that they're saying what I'm telling you. The studies show the 5G is going to interfere with airport radar. So they're going to have problems tracking planes with these stupid lines everywhere. So if these lines are what I think they are, imagine right here there's going to be 85 turned on at one time. 100, they said, possibly. So if you have 100 of these lines going in every direction, how are you going to see your airplanes? I mean, it's going to interfere. This is why it was in that article. It's up there. So I'm almost positive now the circumstantial evidence is showing this is 5G towers turning on, and they're testing them. Because it's the same exact signature as the one in Indiana. There it is. Indiana, welcome to 5G. All right, that's it. That's 5G in a nutshell. It's got to be. It has to be. They're testing it right now as we're speaking. And something's going on in Bloomington. There's a circle forming here. So it's weird because when these things pop up, you get possibly circular radar like this. See it? It's almost making those donuts. The ones in China, though, seem like they're pretty defined, like it's really intentional. Yeah, very strange. All right. Oh, what is the weather for here later? Hang on. I'm about to go to Chicago. Where's the future? Is that it? Yeah, there we go. What is the forecasted 5G forecast? Let's take a look. All right, there's something going on over here. See, now, again, the maps are not... It was leaving the name Toledo right here. See what I'm saying? I had to back out. It's so weird how they're acting lately. All right, there's some big storms right here on the border of Illinois. Heading this direction. They're saying we're supposed to get rain this afternoon. Let's take a look here. 6 hours out. Maybe not. 12 hours? It looks like that's gone. All right, I don't think we're going to get much. See, this is weird how they're showing this stuff. This is showing a 12-hour radar loop. Did you see what was going on at 2:30 in the morning? Right here. That's 2:30 in the morning last night. Look at how that pops up, and look at all the burnt radar spots. Look at this. This is the last 12 hours. There's the circles, man. I'm telling you, they're playing with the antennas. Welcome to 5G, everybody. Is there any in Illinois? I'll do the last 6 hours, get a little less. Looks like something in that Bloomington area is going on. And that's weird because it's not that far from Indianapolis. And something up here is going on. Grand Rapids, maybe. Unless that's the storms coming over. That could be. Hang on. I'm looking for patterns. The same circles, the same lines. And you don't see it. So, more than likely, this is an antenna being tested or running. It's showing up as a line. So that antenna is aiming northeast. See what I'm saying? And that, I don't know how this coverage is going to work. I mean, how does that... It goes 100-something miles that we've seen. 136 miles. From here to Toledo, Ohio is 130-something miles. So that's actually pretty damn far. If that's a 5G, which they say is a short range, I don't know what to even think of that. This sure looks like it's going to a pinpoint, like you're taking a bunch of energy and bringing it down to a fine tip, right on top of Toledo, by the way. What's on the other side of this zap? Look at it. It kind of wiggles. Look at this. What is this? And it's ending right there in Toledo. You could follow the line all the way back. It's not a storm. It's not moving side to side. It's in a fixed point. What happened to the names of all this? Hang on. Oh, this is the Spain one, Toledo. Okay, it's not even. It's just. Is that the same name of the town? Whoa, 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 whoa. Toledo, Spain, and Toledo, Ohio? No way. Was it that the town? Where is it? Dayton. Okay. If they were going to Toledo, Ohio, and Toledo, Spain, it was the tip of that and both locations. That would be very creepy. Where is Toledo, Ohio? Is it near there? Let me put Toledo. Where does that put it? Oh, it's way up there. Okay. That'd be way too far. 244 miles. All right, so that's it for now. This is Wag Chicago. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. I'm hitting the road.